Today's online environment revolves around the individual, where one's actions and the actions of others are constantly monitored. This is largely facilitated by Castell's network society. In this, networks become interconnected nodes and an instrument of cooperation, creating the optimal environment for forming and maintaining interpersonal relationships through new media technologies. The Internet thereby functions in three ways: as a hub of knowledge and communities set on collaboration, a site for individuals to express their identity, and a space where people interact and relate to one another. Within this, the Internet's role as a site for knowledge and a site for the interpersonal and the individual converge, generating a space where the multifaceted dimensions of a personal identity can interact. Because social media revolves around the individual, companies like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter need to cater for the individual's interests by utilizing algorithms. Users then explicitly and implicitly share their preferences and as a result receive, interpret, and react to the algorithm's reply, resulting in what Pariser calls an echo chamber, meaning filter bubbles act to narrow individuals' feeds, allowing them to interact with information, ideas, beliefs, and opinions that coincide with their own. This extends to search engines as well. Such phenomena have been speculated on since the early days of the Internet, as well as in the rise of cable TV in the 80s and 90s. Selective exposure has always been an issue, but its harm has been taken into further consideration in light of the 2016 presidential election, where a series of cyber attacks launched by Russia occurred, involving the hacking of the DNC and a series of online campaigns aimed at engaging and encouraging opposition movements. According to Kathleen Jamieson, a professor of communication, Russia utilized the polarized environment of social media to help swing undecided voters and cement support for Trump. An example of this was the use of fake profile pages and accounts posing as everyday Americans, spreading misinformation about Clinton or sharing content centered around the support of Trump's policies, actions, or demeanor, often using web links, images, memes, or posts. Russian Twitter bots also stoked rivalry within Democratic supporters by spreading false claims about candidates' policies, as to drive a wedge between Clinton and Sanders supporters. It has been reported that 50,000 Twitter accounts have been linked to Russian intelligence cyber attacks, and over 126 million Facebook users interacted with Russian-backed content during the election. In light of the Mueller investigation and the research of academics such as Jamieson, it is widely concluded that Russia did attempt to undermine the 2016 election. The extent of this success is somewhat contested. However, according to Jamieson, at the very least, Russia aided Trump significantly, if not was wholly responsible for his win. In the context of filter bubbles and echo chambers, how obvious is the danger of this phenomena to democracy? According to the research of Davies, Flaxman, and Hilbert, to varying degrees, echo chambers do have an effect on the information consumption of individuals, resulting in both ideological isolation and the majority illusion. In hindsight of the 2016 election, Facebook has also committed to take action against attempts to undermine democracy and to adjust the way news, political ads, and information is spread on the platform, and have already stopped attempts by both Russia and Iran to interfere with the 2020 election. Overall, this warrants the need for users to be cautious of the media they consume and to have greater awareness of the information they access online.